say I am making half a Roblox GFX. I'll make the base render myself in Blender, and then I'm handing the rest off to AI. Then at the end, we'll compare their different versions and see if they can beat mine. Alright, so let's go ahead and start making this GFX. This is the reference I'm going to be recreating. It's a pretty basic just screenshot from a game, but I think it's laid out super nice and it really allows for a lot of creativity, I think. By the way, I got this reference from the public references channel inside of the GFX Rhino Discord server, which as you can see here, there's a bunch of different images and things that you can reference. And of course, we've got giveaways, events, GFX battles, GFX support, and so much more inside of this Discord server. It is the #1 Roblox GFX Discord server, so make sure to join up. Discord.gg/GFXRhino. Anyway, back to the video. Alright, I think the map for this GFX is pretty basic, so I should just be able to just do like plane here. Let me add in a couple characters as well. I'll actually put the avatars on the characters later on, but for now, let's just get the scene laid out. Something like this should work for the camera angle. I think the walls are laid out something like that. Then I should just be able to do Shift E to duplicate them, and then do S and then Z to scale them on the Z axis. And then this should be able to make that little like bottom part of the wall that you can kind of see that's poking out a little bit. Now what we need to do is get in a few different models. I don't know if there's many good like free helicopter models, so I might have to find one in like Roblox Studio or something, but let's at least find some crates, like a crate or something. Alright, let's see if I do have any, like, military... Okay, I have a bunch of military characters right here, but, to be honest, in the original, there's not too many military ones. There's just a girl with, like, black clothes and then, like, military armor. So, this avatar here should be fire for that left guy, this guy for the right guy, and then we just need the girl in the middle. So, I think we will... Yeah, I don't know how to use this new Roblox UI, bro. Okay. Something like that. I'll change it up later. I don't really care. Alright, and last but not least, we need some sort of helicopter. Maybe just this one. We'll use PBR solution. I should be able to now just delete this off the side. That's a bit weird. The doors are all one model, but luckily I should just be able to merge by distance and just select them, I guess, and open them up. Not too shabby. I don't think that's too bad. We'll definitely need to adjust it a lot, but we definitely need to add some textures to this map right here. Any of these really should work. Nice. I think those textures really added so much. This scene is definitely starting to come together. Okay, I think I'm just going to give them AK-47s. Alright, this might be cheating a little bit, but those poses aren't too bad. I see a few little things wrong with it, but I don't think it matters too much. Definitely need to change these faces though. Okay, this is the exact same face as him, but just because the eyes are showing instead of the mouth, they actually look pretty good using the same one of them too. And of course, we don't really need a face for him, so I think that is actually pretty much done. Alrighty, so now that this base sort of render is done, I'm going to screenshot it just like this. We're going to let AI come up with the lighting as well, so we'll just screenshot it from here, just like that. Should be fine. Could even just do like view and then viewport render image. Could just even give that to the AI. Before I give it to any AI, I'm going to finish the final GFX off camera, so at the end of the video we can compare my version to what the AIs cook up. Let's send this screenshot off and see what they'll do with it. Alright, with ChatGPT, I'm going to drag the screenshot in here, and I guess we'll just say like... For now, I'm just going to say that and see what it cooks up. Let's do the same for Gemini. I'm just going to add the same prompt and drag in the screenshot just like that. So let's go ahead and send that through. Okay, it gave me recommendations. Awesome. Let's just redo that and make sure this time that we say generate the image just like that. And let's see what Gemini cooked up. Gemini's pretty quick, I've noticed. Wow. You see what I mean? It is quick, man. That is awesome. All right, so it's got this super nice lighting coming from the back. You can even see it gave a super realistic looking sky. Even got like volumetrics. It's all shining through the helicopter, giving this super nice like sunset lighting. That is actually really cool how it was able to take just this image, just flat basic image, and give it life. That's really cool. I'm gonna say Let's see what that does, and let's see what ChatGPT is still cooking up. I've literally gone through Gemini, already got this super nice polished image, and it's pretty much already done the revamped version. It did actually do most of the changes I asked for. It actually did really well at adding the body armor on the legs. You can see it also gave it a cigar, but by the looks of it, the smoke's coming out of his cheek. Actually, those helicopter blades look really good. I just noticed them. Let's make a few final adjustments. Okay, well, ChatGPT finally generated its one, and it's kind of cool in a way. It's pretty cool. It went for more of a dark, cloudy sky, whereas you can see with this one, went for more of a nice bright day one. To be honest, I think that actually matches the reference a little bit better too, with more of a sunset, you know what I mean, sort of foggy scene. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This went, as I said, for more of a dark, cloudy scene. You've got flames, I guess, in the back. The characters look super realistic, which is cool actually. I kind of like how it's made all the clothes and everything looks super realistic. ChatGPT's weird with how it does these filters. You can see it almost looks like noisy and grainy, but otherwise, it actually also added bullets on the floor too, just like Gemini did. That's pretty interesting. I didn't tell it to do that. I didn't add any bullets there, but both of the AIs decided to add bullets on the floor. We'll see what that does, but anyway, what did Gemini cook up with this prompt right here? That is kinda cool. It didn't put this character in the cockpit, but it did add weirdly bird-looking fighter jets. The character's clothing definitely does look a lot more realistic. He does have a backpack. I think this is pretty sick. ChatGPT, you can see it really goes far away. It really just pumps everything up to the max realism. It gives him a mouth for some reason. Let's see what it is cooking up now. It's almost done. By the looks of it though, I did ask it to make the helicopter's blade spin. It didn't really do that, whereas when I told Gemini to make them spin, it did it like right away, and it did it really well, like made it look really good. Whereas with this, yeah, they don't look like they're spinning too much. Well, let's see. What happened? I told it to make it less grainy, and it made this ultra grainy. What is this? Okay. I think we'll just stick with this version then. I mean, it's a pretty good take on, we'll compare the two right now, actually. Let me download this and we can compare these. All right, so in the end, this is the two GFX that both ChatGPT and Gemini cooked up. Of course, as I was saying before, ChatGPT goes absolutely crazy. It goes completely far away from what I gave it. I mean, it's not too bad at matching the same sort of body like rig types as it used to be, and of course just went ahead and made all the clothes more realistic. I guess I did give it like creative freedom to do really what it wants, but still this is quite far off from the original image. Still looks cool, but it still really just feels super AI generated. Whereas if you gave me the Gemini one, I'm not gonna lie, it might take me a couple seconds to really look and think, okay, that is AI. As I said before, it's really good at taking images you give it and like matching it one-to-one, but then just adjusting it, you know what I mean? It's really good at making changes to images and stuff like that. There's obviously a few little things wrong with it, but overall, I'm really happy with how the Gemini one turned out. I think it's a really cool take on what I was going for. And as well, I'll chuck on top my final one right here. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't finished it while I'm recording this audio, but I'm sure it is pretty fire. Let me know in the comments down below which one you think wins this little battle. I guess it's a battle now. And that's what happens if you let AI finish your Roblox GFX. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want more awesome Roblox GFX content.